What if the greatest treasure in the world isn't gold? What if it's a target? What if the One Piece isn't something you find, but something you destroy? There is a theory, one that connects every prophecy, every ancient weapon, and every Straw Hat's dream into a single cataclysmic event. It doesn't just predict the end of One Piece, it predicts the end of the world as we know it. This is the Red Line Theory. Gul D. Roger laughed. He reached the final island, learned the truth of the world, and his reaction was to laugh, and then to surrender himself to the world government. Why? The common answer, he was early. But early for what? The Red Line Theory provides a chilling, logical answer. Roger didn't find a chest of gold on Laugh Tale. He found a mission, a blueprint for the ultimate revolution. His treasure was the knowledge of how to use the ancient weapons, not to conquer the world, but to literally reshape it, to destroy the ultimate symbol of oppression and separation, the Red Line itself. Think about it, the Red Line is a scar across the planet, a wall that divides the seas, protects the tyrannical celestial dragons in Marie Joie, and traps the fishmen in the depths. It is the physical manifestation of everything the world government stands for: control, segregation, and inequality. So, what happens if you destroy it? Not just anywhere. At two key points, Reverse Mountain and at the halfway point, right under Marie Joie. The dominoes fall with perfect poetic symmetry. First, the Straw Hat's dreams come true. This is the beautiful core of the theory. By destroying the Red Line, Sanji finds the All Blue, as all the separated seas merge into one. Brook finally keeps his promise, as the destroyed barrier at Reverse Mountain lets him reunite with Laboon. Frankie realizes his dream. The Thousand Sunny sails across the entire world, because the world is now one continuous ocean. And Luffy? He becomes the Pirate King by his own definition, the freest man on the seas. What is the Red Line but the world's biggest fence? Destroy it and nothing limits his freedom ever again. Second, the prophecies are fulfilled. Fishman Island is destroyed as Madame Charlie foresaw, but not in tragedy. It's raised to the surface, its people liberated, with the Ark Noah, pulled by Poseidon, Shirahoshi, evacuating them to safety. Marie Joie and the Celestial Dragons are crushed under the rubble of their own artificial mountain, the ultimate liberation. Third, the name of the series is explained. All the blues merge. The Grand Line and the Calm Belt cease to exist as separate entities. The planet's oceans become one single united sea. The world becomes one piece. This isn't a random act of destruction. It's a coordinated, global effort. And this is where the theory answers the biggest questions. Why didn't Roger do it? He was early. The key weapon, Poseidon, the power to command sea kings, had not yet been reborn as Princess Shirahoshi. Without her, you cannot save Fishman Island. Roger couldn't complete the mission, so he started the Great Pirate Era, to set the stage for the one who could. Why hasn't Rayleigh or Shanks done it? They're waiting for the right person, for Joy Boy's return, for the one whose very presence unites every race, humans, fishmen, minks, giants, dwarves, into a grand fleet capable of ushering in a new dawn. They're waiting for Monkey D. Luffy. The final war won't just be a battle for an island. It will be a battle for the very geography of the planet. The Straw Hats and their grand fleet will hold the line against the world government and the Marines, while the ancient weapons, Pluton, a ship of unimaginable power, Uranus, likely a weapon from the sky, and Poseidon, commander of the seas, are positioned. Their target? Not a person, a continent. The Red Line Theory is compelling, not because it's just cool, but because it's narratively perfect. It ties every loose thread, the weapons, the prophecies, the dreams, the name of the series, into a single earth-shattering bow. It makes Roger's laughter make sense. He saw the irony. The ultimate treasure was a task so monumental, it would require the dawn of a new world to achieve it. So, when Luffy finally reaches Laugh Tale and learns the truth, he won't just inherit a title, he'll inherit a target. And with a grin that splits his face from ear to ear, he'll do what Roger couldn't. He won't just become the king of the pirates,